Welcome everybody, my name is Jacob and I'm so glad to have you join us today for ValleyKIDS weekend programming. We're going to have some worship time, we're going to have a Bible lesson time, and you're going to see me at the end for our question of the week. So I hope you guys are ready to join us for ValleyKIDS weekend programming.
This song is Because You Are Young. It's don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. But set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity.
Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Because you are young. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Because you are young. But set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. But set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Because you are young. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Because you are young. But set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. But set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. Set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity.
When we sing the song, I Will Sing, we say, I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. It goes pretty fast. I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. With my mouth I will make known your faithfulness to all generations.
I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. With my mouth I will make known your faithfulness to all generations. With my mouth I will make known your faithfulness to all generations. will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. With my mouth I will make known your faithfulness to all generations. With my mouth I will make known your faithfulness to all generations. With my mouth I will make known your faithfulness to all generations. With my mouth I will make known your faithfulness to all generations. To all generations.
Today's Bible story, which is the true Word of God, comes from Matthew chapter 14. Jesus had just finished feeding thousands of people in a miraculous meal, and he told his disciples, hey, get in a boat, go across the sea, and I will join you later. They didn't ask any questions about, well, how's Jesus going to get there? No, they just said, okay, we'll get in the boat, we'll row, we'll put up a sail, we'll be gone. See you later, Jesus. And he spent some time alone praying. But when it was time for Jesus to catch up with the disciples, he didn't get in the boat and tell them, row really fast. No, he decided to walk on the water. I can't walk on water. I've tried to run into water as fast as I can to stay on top, but I sink every time. The only time I see people walk on water is when it's frozen, and ice is pretty slippery. That can be dangerous. But Jesus walked out on the water. And it was the middle of the night, and the disciples maybe were sleeping. They rubbed their eyes and they looked and the disciples were probably screaming because they saw somebody walking on the water. Nobody could do that. It's a ghost. We're going to die. We're going to die. You're going to die. I'm going to die. They were freaking out. But Jesus said, don't worry. It's me. And Peter recognized Jesus' voice. And he said, Jesus, if it really is you, tell me to walk out on the water to you. Jesus said, come out of the boat, Peter. So Peter stepped out of the boat, checked his belt. He said, you guys, I'm actually walking on water. And he got all the way out, and he was looking at Jesus and walking. He was probably smiling so much and going up and down with the waves and just so excited that he was walking on water by Jesus' power. Well, there was some wind that was blowing through and waves going up and down, and Peter started to get distracted by the wind that was blowing him and feeling the waves go up and down, and he took his eyes away from Jesus. And when he became worried about the wind and the waves and he looked away from Jesus, he started to sink. He had to call out for Jesus to help him. He had to call out, Jesus, Master, help me, save me. So Jesus pulled him up out of the water, got him back into the boat, and he calmed the wind and he calmed the waves. Peter was able to do something pretty amazing. Walk on water with Jesus. But he got distracted by what was around him. And I can get distracted by what's around me too. I can keep my focus and I can keep my eyes off of Jesus by something that happens around me that takes my attention away. Maybe for you it's in school where you say, okay, I'm not getting good grades and I don't know what to do and I'm worried, and you start to focus more on school than on Jesus and living for him. Or Maybe it's sports. Maybe you don't make the team. Maybe you get hurt. Maybe people are leaving you out, and that's a distraction. That's something that comes against you, like the wind or like the waves, and it takes your eyes away from Jesus. Or with friends, maybe you aren't getting invited to the birthday parties. Maybe you're being left out. Maybe people aren't wanting to play with you or sit with you or talk with you or hang out with you, and that distracts you and that discourages you. But it's not only sad things that can take our eyes off of Jesus, it's good things too. Maybe you do really well in school, and that's what's so important to you that you say, you know what, I just need to work on school, and school is what's most important, to do my best, to work hard, to get good grades. And we stop thinking about how to love other people and how to love Jesus, and we spend all of our time on that. Or maybe you are the star athlete or the best dancer or the best singer, and you spend all your time thinking about that and not thinking about Jesus. Or maybe you've got all the friends in the world that you could ever want, and you get invited to every party and everything is good, and that keeps your eyes off of Jesus. Whether things are good or whether things are bad, or anywhere in between, we want to be sure that our eyes and our lives stay focused on Jesus. Wondering, how can I love God right now? How can I love other people? How can I show God and other people love while I'm at school? How can I show God and other people love playing sports or hanging out with friends, so that no matter what goes on, whether it's good, bad, or anywhere in between, we can keep our eyes on Jesus. No matter what comes our way in life, we can stay focused on Him. For the song Trust, it goes, and everyone who calls on the name of the Lord, whoa, everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. Yeah, they will be saved. Everyone, Acts 2:21, everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved.
Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord, whoa, oh, whoa, oh. And everyone who calls on the name of the Lord, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, will be saved. Yeah, they will be saved. Woo! Here we go! And everyone who calls on the name of the Lord, whoa, oh, whoa, oh. And everyone who calls on the name of the Lord, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, will be saved. Yeah, they will be saved. Will be saved. Yeah, they will be saved. Oh, oh, everyone. Acts 2:21. Oh, oh, everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. And everyone who calls on the name of the Lord, whoa, oh, whoa, oh. And everyone who calls on the name of the Lord, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, will be saved. Yeah, they will be saved. Will be saved, yeah, they will be saved. Oh, oh, everyone. Acts 2:21. Oh, oh, everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. Oh, oh, everyone. 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 Acts 2:21. Oh, oh, everyone who calls
Thank you guys for joining us today. I hope you had an awesome time with our worship time and our Bible story lesson. It's now time for our question of the week. And this week's question is, drumroll, what distracts you from focusing on Jesus? What distracts you from focusing on Jesus? It's so easy to be distracted in our lives. And so what are those things that distract us from Jesus? If we can figure out what those are, then we can stop doing them and start focusing on Jesus more. So think about what your answer is. Go tell somebody else and see what they have to say. And I'll see you guys next time at Valley Kids Weekend Programming.